Hey Dygma, I just wanted to make a video to explain a feature request for a built-in joystick, TrackPoint, or Trackball. And just to let you know, I received my Defy at the end of last year, and I've been using it now for 10 days. This is kind of my home office setup here. You can see I'm using a tenting capability. I have my old Magic trackpad for Apple, and I'm using this with the MacBook Pro. And I really do love the keyboards. 10 days later, I think I'm getting used to how the keys work, how the keys feel, and I love not having to move my finger around or my hand around while I'm trying to hit the arrow keys. That's been super, super cool to get used to doing. Unfortunately, there is a bit of an issue with the trackpad. This is kind of the annoying thing. Whereas before, I had a split keyboard and I could like move it around. Okay, no big deal. But with the Defy, I feel so much more in control with my hands, and my hands get comfortable typing that they really don't want to leave either side. But then inevitably, I have to use the mouse, and then my hand has to move from the Defy to the mouse, and then back to the Defy, then back to the mouse, and that is just really, really, really sad. And that is the only part that makes me miss like an integrated keyboard and trackpad setup, that maybe comes with a laptop where, you have everything at the touch of your fingers with little movement required. So where that gets me to is I got to thinking back in the day, there used to be this thing with a little red button in the middle of the keyboard that people could use to move the mouse. And it would be so cool if the Defy had something of that sort, really, so I can get rid of this annoying thing in the middle and just use the Defy. So like imagine like if we had a track point on the right side of the keyboard, I could just thumb controls, done with thumb control, move to the track point, move it around, maybe click with my right hand keys and moving the mouse around. Or if it's not a track point, some people could prefer trackball. Like I could see trading my right hand enter key for the trackball. Maybe the trackball doubles as a clicker, who knows? But in either case, the goal here is to get rid of that middle annoyance and remove the need for my hands to leave the Defy. And really, like all day long, whether I am typing, whether I'm navigating the web, my hands are always step stable on the Defy at all times, as long as I'm using the computer. That would be so awesome. And this together with some of the new things that are coming out of the market, like the Apple Vision Pro, I feel would really just make a perfect ultimate setup for any kind of person who, like an engineer developer who might need to be spending a lot of time on the computer. You could just like lie down in great comfort. And of course, in this picture, this is kind of like old. We'd get rid of the monitor and replace it with the Apple Vision Pro. But then, sort of like, what do you do with the hands and the keyboard? Well, obviously, we're going to put the Defy in, and then the question then becomes, where does the mouse go? So hopefully, that's where we can get this track point or some kind of a thing added to the Defy keyboard, so that you're literally in command of your entire setup. You can see everything. You can control left, right, up, down, everything with the mouse, and you are in productivity nirvana. So my ask is if the Dygma can help make my mouse or trackpad accessory obsolete, that would be a dream come true. And I just wanted to share, like after 10 days of using the Defy, I'm back close to where I was before. My typing speed broke 3 digits today, which is really, really awesome. And I really do love my Defy. Thank you so much for bringing this awesome product to market. And if you could add a trackball, I think that would just be the end of everything. We would not need anything else. Thanks again, and hope the team is doing well.